Hello friends, good morning. Today we are going to study one automatic power factor control panel is 1500 kVAR. 1500 kVAR is achieved by 12 stages. One stage consists of 125 kVAR. So this is your main incomer. It is denoted by QM. It is feeding to a bus bar system. This is called a bus bar system, 480 volt AC. Then it is going to feed one branch circuit breaker. It is denoted by Q1. So for 12 stages there will be Q2, Q3 up to Q12. And each branch breaker will feed 3 set of contactors. This is denoted by K1.1, K1.2 and K1.3. K1.1 is going to feed 2 capacitors of 25 kVAR each, denoted by 1C1 and 1C2. The combined capacity is 50 kVAR. Similarly, K1.2 is going to feed 2 capacitors in parallel, 25 kVAR, denoted by 1C5, 1C3 and 1C4. The third set is K1.3. Then it is going to feed 12.5 kVAR each, 2 capacitors in parallel, 12.5, then 12.5. This is combined 25 kVAR. So total is 50 plus 50 plus 125. For the other circuit branches, we have made a something similar single line diagram type. It is this breaker represents Q2, Q3, Q4 up to Q12. Then it is feeding to one contactor. This is K2.1, K3.1, 4.1, like up to 12.1. This contactor. And this one is feeding to 2C1, 3C1, 4C1 and 12C1. Then from here there is one parallel coming, and this one going to feed 2C2, 3C2, 3C3, like 12C3. Then here, as we discussed before, one breaker is feeding to protecting 3 contactor sets. So this second set is K2.2, the K3.2 like this. So here this is also feeding one set of contactor, then parallel to there is one set of contactor. This is 2C4, 3C4, 12C4. Then here the third set is these two each are 50 kVAR, 50 kVAR, sorry 25, 50, the 25, 50. This is 12.5, it is 25 kVAR. So this is the general representation up to Q2 to Q12. Now we will switch over to control circuit. Now, as we discussed, our system voltage is 480 volt AC. So it is phase to phase is 480 volt AC, and there is no neutral. We have to get one control supply voltage. It is control supply voltage starts with we can use 230 volt or 110 volt or 24 or 48, something as per requirement. So here we are considering 230 volt AC control supply. So we need to provide one control transformer for primary 480 volt and secondary 230 volt AC. There will be a protection. It will be connected, primary will connected to phase R and Y or Y and B. Then here the transformer, there will be one fuse for protection of the winding. There will be here secondary also one winding, and this one positive, or we can say phase, it goes to the top. It is, and the down is for neutral or zero. So we have here prime 230 volt AC. This is control supply. So we are starting from here. Here there will be one auto manual switch, because sometimes when the auto mode not work, we have to operate the capacitors in manual mode. So provision is provided for auto and manual operation both. And there will be a center off. If the switch will be center off, center position, there will be no power supply. In case you want to do some maintenance work, we can switch off and do some maintenance work. Now we will go for manual mode. Manual mode, when you the switch can be either in auto or on manual mode, not at a time both. So in manual mode, the contact, when the turn to left, the manual, the power supply will come from the control bus, will turn to the manual contact. Then here there is one push button. This is normally close push button. If the symbol is normally close, means when you press this button, then only it will break the circuit. Otherwise, it normally condition, it is always in remain closed condition. That's why it is called normally closed or NC contact. Then after that, there will be one push button which is called normally open. When the meaning is NO. NO means when unless you press, it will remain in open condition. Now when you press this contact closes and the supply come to the coil of the first power contactor K1.1. Then, as we said, in the first set there are three contactors, K1.1, K1.2 and K1.3. This is 50 kVAr, 50 kVAr, 125 kVAr. Total consists of 125 kVAr. And then these are the hold-on contacts, because if you press and leave it, the contactor will also remain off. So one latching contact is called a latching contact. NO contact of the contactor is wired parallel to this one, so that once you press this and leave it, the contactor will remain in closed condition. Means the capacitor is always in closed condition. In case then, if for some reason you want to close it, you have to press this NC contact open button PB 1.1. And there is this is one in lighting indication. Once this is energized, this is PL1, is give the indication that contactors are on, or contactors are on, or capacitors on. Now coming to the auto mode, when you switch over to the auto mode, this power will come to here, and this contact is coming from the C1, is coming from the controller. Because when it get a signal from the main system that there is some power is lagging, power factor is lagging, it will give signal to close this contact. So this will close and this will come and directly come to the, it will be energize these three contactors. Also the power will be on. Now for the second set or other sets, this switch is gang operated. Because once one switch is closed, all contact will be in either in manual or auto mode. So this one I am considering a general purpose, means steps 2 to 12. So here auto manual mode, the push button, stop push button or open push button, close push button, three contact. These are latching contacts. This is auto contact, and this is your pilot lights, which indicates that the contactors or capacitors are switched on. Now we will go to the controller diagram in the next topic. This is the complete overview of the system. Here we will see that is in the upper portion is power diagram and lower portion is control diagram.